Welcome to BD Daily Tech News Podcast, your daily briefing on tech and innovation. It's 2026, January 29th, and today's theme is simple. AI is starting to follow you around.
Great. I already have a cat that follows me around and judges me. Now I get an AI that does it in 4K and remembers my search history.
3 stories. 1. AI memory is becoming a selling point, and privacy is the bill that shows up later. 2. Google Maps now lets you access Gemini while walking and cycling. 3. Deezer is opening its AI music detection tool to other platforms.
So today we've got your AI therapist, your AI tour guide, and your AI bouncer at the Club of Music. I'm ready to be overserved.
Story 1 comes from a piece on AI memory becoming privacy's next frontier. The headline idea, assistants are being designed to remember you, your preferences, habits, and context, so they can be more helpful and proactive.
Remember you sounds sweet until you realize it's not remembering my birthday. It's remembering I panic bought an air fryer at 2 a.m., and now it's building a psychological profile called crispy anxiety.
Simple version of the tech. Imagine your AI assistant is a super organized coworker with a notebook. Every time you talk, it writes down, likes Thai food, hates red-eye flights, kid has peanut allergy, and it can pull that up later to make decisions faster.
Except the notebook is also connected to your email, your photos, your search, and your YouTube history. So it's not a notebook, it's a scrapbook with receipts.
Exactly. The privacy risk isn't just it's stored a fact, it's that memory enables inference. If it knows your commute, your calendar patterns, and who you message, it can guess where you live, where you work, and what you're stressed about without you explicitly saying it.
So the AI isn't just listening, it's doing math on my life. Like, based on your tone and the 37 times you Googled how to quit gracefully, I recommend a resignation letter and electrolytes.
Why this matters for normal people. Memory can be genuinely useful. Fewer repeated prompts, better recommendations, more automation. But it also raises questions. What's stored long-term? Can you see it? Can you delete it? And what happens if that memory leaks or is accessed in a way you didn't expect?
I want helpful without haunting. Like, remember I'm lactose intolerant. Forget that I watched 19 videos titled, "Is it too late to start over?"
Actionable checklist. 1. Look for a memory or personalization toggle in your assistant and read what it claims it stores. 2. Set a calendar reminder to review and clear saved history monthly. 3. Don't feed sensitive identifiers, SSNs, passport numbers, medical record IDs, into general chat tools.
Monthly memory cleaning. Love that my AI is now a Roomba for my secrets. Next update, it knocks over a plant and emails my boss.
Story 2. Google Maps now lets you access Gemini while walking and cycling. The pitch is, you can ask questions during navigation, like what neighborhood you're in or what top-rated restaurants are nearby.
Finally, a way to get lost faster, but with confidence. Gemini, where am I? You are in a vibe.
Simple version of the tech. Maps already knows your route and your location. Gemini is like adding a concierge on top of that map. So instead of tapping filters, you speak a request and it translates that into search and recommendations.
So it's not just turn left, it's turn left, and also here are 3 cafes that match your personality disorder.
Why it matters. Convenience is real, especially if you're walking in a new city. But it also increases how often you're interacting with the phone while moving, and it tightens the loop between location data and AI personalization, which connects back to our first story.
It's helpful, but it's also a tiny, chatty distraction machine, like putting a podcast inside your GPS inside your brain, in traffic, on a bike.
Actionable moves. Use voice only if you can, and turn off lock screen previews if you're worried about sensitive queries showing up. Also, audit your location history settings. If you don't want long-term trails, restrict retention where possible.
So talk to your phone, don't type while walking, and don't let your phone keep a diary of every time you went to definitely not therapy coffee.
Story 3. Deezer is opening its AI music detection tool to other platforms. The tool identifies, tags, and can exclude AI-generated music from algorithmic recommendations. And now, other businesses can purchase and use it.
So it's like a bouncer at the playlist store. Name? DJ Prompt. Not tonight.
Simple version. Detection models look for patterns that often show up in synthetic audio. Think of it like spam filters for songs. Not perfect, but it can flag likely AI-generated, so platforms can label it, downrank it, or keep it out of certain recommendation loops.
I love that we've speed-run the internet lifecycle. First we got spam email, now we get spam vibes. Congrats, you've won a free chorus.
Why it matters for listeners. Recommendations shape what you discover. If platforms get flooded with low-effort AI tracks, human artists can get buried, and users get worse discovery. Detection is one attempt to keep feeds from becoming a content landfill.
I don't want my chill focus playlist turning into 400 songs called Lo-Fi Study Beats, Definitely Not a Robot, Volume 97.
Why it matters for creators and platforms. Labeling and filtering affects monetization, copyright disputes, and trust. If a detector is too aggressive, it can false flag real artists. If it's too lax, users get flooded. Opening the tool to other platforms hints at an industry standard forming.
So we're building the nutrition label era for audio. I want a sticker, made in a studio versus made in a laptop at 3 a.m. by a raccoon with a prompt.
Quick recap. AI memory. Powerful, but it expands what can be inferred about you, so manage settings and reduce sensitive inputs. Gemini and Maps. Faster local answers, but more location-linked personalization. Use voice and audit history. Deezer's detector. A push to keep recommendations useful as AI music scales.
And emotionally, today's lesson is, if an app says, I remember you, you're allowed to say, that's sweet, but maybe don't.
If you want more episodes like this, subscribe and share the show. And if you're watching on YouTube, drop a comment. Which AI feature do you actually want? Memory, navigation help, or cleaner recommendations? And what's your hard privacy line?
My hard line is no AI should remember my drafts folder. That's not memory, that's evidence. See you tomorrow.